going to break from this cat. And I remember he would send me out for cheeseburgers at Clown Alley. Clown Alley, which is, okay, Clown Alley is a whole nother, it's a world unto itself. It was always these kind of old queens that worked there. And it was this clown-themed hamburger joint down on, it was on like
Columbus and Kearney. It was on Kearney.
Right around the corner from Melvin Belli's.
Right by
offices.
Melvin Belli's place.
The famous lawyer, San Francisco lawyer.
Right up the street from the pyramid.
Yes, right near Francis Coppola's Zoe Trope building. And it was striped red and white, and it had a clown, and it was just the greatest burgers. If you ate burgers.
It was amazing. And it was one of those classic places that was open really late. So like after all the clubs would close in North Beach, everybody would pile into the Clown Alley.
So it was really just a classic Fellini movie, just of stoned people on acid, just munching burgers like it was a freak scene in there. It was the greatest.
It was so great because you'd see one of the things that was so neat about it was that you'd always see like all the old hippies from the Grant and Green and from the saloon would all be there,
right.
And then all the punk rockers from the Mab and stuff would be there at the same time.
Also dandies getting out of the theater, like at the Hippodrome, like people like Francis Ford Coppola crowd, guys
all those
like
people
Yves Saint Laurent kind of people
would
would be in there too.
It was an amazing collection.
It was a really amazing collection, and so everybody used to eat there, like big lunchtime
Melvin Belli himself.
Oh yeah, totally. Like it was an iconic place, and I remember it closed. And people were like blown away that it closed, and they had these like painted shellac like wooden clown heads that were all on the walls, and they had a jukebox. And they had all this signage that was amazing, and it went away. It like disappeared.
They turned into a Peschetti for a while.
Turned into this restaurant called Peschetti's. It was just like everybody just like flipped it off. I mean, I remember just spitting on it. You drove by, you flipped it off, and you spit at it, and because it's like
you're so mad.
It was so mad. Then they reopened it miraculously overnight. It turned back into Clown Alley
like 4 or 5 years later.
Somebody had saved all the signage because it came back exactly with the same old dudes. It's like, please, if you're out there, tell me what those Clown Alley chefs did in that 5-year downtime, because I can only imagine they were just like drinking gimlets at Specs, just grumbling because all of a sudden they were back in their striped shirts.
It was amazing. It was the only example of that I can think of, probably in all of history.
Right.
Like a wonderful place closed down like that, and it was the Peschetti for a while. There was a coffee place for a while. There was a few things.
Right.
And it was closed for a long time.
Years.
At least 5 years, probably
more. I think more.
10 years.
More.
And then. It reopened. It was
as if it never closed.
How did you find out the story behind that?
It was almost as if they had taken the dirty paneling that had carved graffiti in it and saved that. They put the crappy like it really literally was like it wasn't like it came back new. It came back in the same shitty fucked up state that it was in before. The same salad bar that was all dented and had like stickers. People would come in there and put their band stickers on top of the sneeze guard of the salad bar. It was like unbelievable. But anyway,